We've had a question from a user in the US about scaling symbols. When you bring a symbol in from gCADPlus and use one of these standard symbols, as I've done down here, we can scroll down through the list and pick any one of these standard symbols. Let's pick this one and insert it into the drawing. If you're using the USA copy of gCADPlus and insert the drawing, it's almost all those symbols will come in at a scale of 1, an X scale of 1 and Y of 1, and they can be of course changed easily, as I've done across the top with this symbol. That one there has a scale of 1. Here I've doubled the scale of it, 2, and in the last instance there I've dynamically changed the size. But if you are working, say, in a garden bed area and you've brought a symbol in, you want to refresh your memory as to how wide it is. What's the canopy diameter? Well, if we come in here and go from one side to the other, it's just over 3 feet. And all the common symbols in gCADPlus are going to be 3 feet wide. If you're in the metric area, it would be 1,000 millimeters. So if I want to scale it, now knowing it's 3 feet wide, and I select it, right click and say scale, I'm asked to specify a base point. So it's good practice just to click in the middle of the symbol and then drag out to the outside. And as you can actually see what's happening here. I click out there and I just drag out. But we don't have any indication of how much that's been scaled by, remembering that designs are organic and we really want some variation, but I can just click from there to there, and that's now over 5 feet in diameter, and that makes sense to me. If you are worried about that, you could always bring in a scale bar, and you could also add a dimension. This is, if I select that dimension, it's a linear dimension, so we could add a dimension and put that on its own layer. But scaling, I prefer for it to be dynamic, and I also, if I copy that same symbol and overlay them, I like them to be differentially scaled, so I would commonly do that. So it's the same symbol but just scaled differently, and we've got a control point. We can just spin that one around and come over here and spin it differently, so we get different patterns here, and we want users to use gCADPlus very dynamically, as you see here. So I hope that clears up that little issue.